Talk podcast with Divine Greatness Patterson. I'm here with my queens, Lady Truth and Miss Jackson.
I'm still mad you said the pillow talk, but thank you. Don't forget the nasty.
Don't forget the nasty.
She got to give everybody a hard time. She only 4 foot nothing and just always be
and gives everybody the hard time.
5 foot nothing. Don't take my foot off.
Don't take your foot off.
Just like you tried to take my cup away from my bra, and I had to send you the picture. She was trying to take away my inches and my cup sizes. God damn it.
We extra this morning, if y'all can't tell. We just extra, but it goes with the topic we're gonna have to dive in today. But before we do that, how was everyone's week?
My week was solid.
I knew you were gonna have a positive answer.
My positive, it was positive. Like the energy was trying to be shifted by colonizers.
I was gonna say you got to tell them the workplace checkup though, because I heard you had to check them up at the workplace.
The workplace at the Just Over Broke. They was really coming for me this week, and I had to take initiative and sit all of my supervisors down. Like I had a real team meeting. I called the meeting.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let me holler at y'all real quick. And I just told them, like, listen here. I'm the type of employee that y'all really want on your side, okay? So all this negative energy that y'all bringing towards me, trying to get the nigga reaction.
Can I cut you off for 1 second?
Go ahead.
I'm the kind of G that little homies want to be like.
She do this all the time.
Because you said I'm the kind of worker, and it just came about, I'm the kind of G that little homies
and it was just, and I had to tell them, like, the reaction that y'all trying to get out of me with y'all pettiness, y'all not going to get. So just chill.
Let's just
chill because I'm the type of guy, y'all really want me on y'all side. Now, if y'all want me to turn up in here, I'm a little more educated than what y'all were expecting. I will fuck y'all up. Okay?
Educated thug.
I'm an educated thug, and I will fuck y'all up in here.
Shout out to Brian Massey, by the way.
Yeah. And so, with that being said, like, after I said my piece, like, my one manager, shout outs to Drew, he was like, okay, we got you. Everything's going to be set. And I said, so when I come in here Monday, I expect a total 360 on the approach on how y'all come towards the
But listen, don't he sound like the manager? He managing the managers.
I expect a total 360, okay? Let's get this. Everybody get their attitudes right.
Exactly. I was like, now y'all have a blessed weekend, and I'll see y'all Monday. Because I think what it was, like, my cousin is in town. and like, so my whole inner being was just set on, all right, once I get through the work week, I'm with my family. And we about to really turn up. Because it's one of them cousins like you ain't seen in a long time.
So the turn
and there's so much stuff that we have to catch up on and get further. So I was like, listen, I'm not even checked into what y'all bringing to me right now. But y'all going to understand. I processed it. Mm-hmm. And I'm letting y'all know now, this ain't what y'all want. Not up inviting.
But just because I'm having a good week and my focus ain't really here, I'm gonna let it slide. But I'm gonna let you know next week.
But I'm gonna let y'all know if Monday I come in here and things aren't in order,
and repercussions.
Fuck y'all up.
It's gonna be trouble.
She is the best hype man ever.
Best hype man. I really want her. Like,
yes, the best hype man.
In the background.
Yeah, in the background. Like, y'all don't want it.
Right. Yeah, what? Say something. Do it.
I can't stand you. How was your week, crazy Mrs. Jackson?
My week has been crazy. My week is a blur. We got dollar deposits. That's been popping, keeping me busy. You want to go on a cruise, holla at us. I'm not telling y'all a cruise line because you're going to let us book it. But they got dollar deposits, get you where you want to go.
I do have an agent that was wondering about it, though. So
love Camille.
Mm-hmm. Did she reach out? Okay, perfect. We talking business. Sorry, but back to your week. Back to your week. We can't never turn our business off.
Shout out, love Camille.
Right, we went right into business. Our bad, y'all. It don't turn off.
But we shouted her out. Love. Okay, we doing that. That's it. I've been working, struggling. Got my taxes done for 2016. Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Working on my taxes for 2017.
I'm mad you went all the way.
All right.
26. You had to take it back, so you got to do 2 years.
I had to do 2 years. I had to do 2 years.
About to be on your ass.
But that's 2 years. That's 2 years of returns, too, though.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
As
long as you're getting something back.
Right.
That's all that matters.
Because the struggle. So,
man, struggle's real.
What about you?
So I started this beautiful 4:30 a.m. shift, and it's a 10-hour shift with the hour lunch, so 11 hours of my day, and it's long. I guess they tell me I'll get used to it.
No. If you can roll with that early morning 4 a.m.
Well, see, I've done that before, and that's fine.
So you can get used to the morning shift?
But normally, when I work a 4, 5 a.m. shift, I normally don't do shit my first hour. Like, I come to work, and I'll be like, leave me the fuck alone for a minute. Let me process this day.
Right.
Let me make my coffee. Let me get it together. But where I'm at now, there is no downtime.
I'm going to get you that cup.
As soon as you get in, it's go time. So I wasn't ready for that. Nobody really set me up or prepared me for it.
I'm going to get you the coffee cup so your coworkers know. It's a coffee cup. It's about yay big. And it has a line. Mm-hmm. And once you get to this line, it says, okay, you may speak now.
Yeah, that's how it is.
I'm going to get you that cup.
I'm at a new place, so nobody really knows me. I think they think I'm just the quiet lady who just started. So that's fine. I'm going to try to keep it that way. I cut up a little bit because the lady was coughing and hacking and spreading her germs, and I acted my regular self. So now I think I might have blew my cover, but I'm going to try to continue to be quiet so that
you was dropping really that truth in the workplace, that unfiltered, unadulterated truth.
She was hacking, and I know it spit everywhere on her desk and whoever's next to her, and it was just
on
gross.
The headset.
Yeah, do y'all have a assigned desk?
Yeah, well, some people desk share. Now, I don't. Because I think they heard me in training where I made it clear that I might quit. I'm not about that life, especially if y'all sit me with a nasty person. It's not gonna work. Yeah. But I mean, the money's good, the benefits are good, so I'm gonna ride it out for this just over broke until I can just completely quit.
That's why we hustle.
Absolutely,
grind time.
But this week and the previous week is what led us to our topic. What's our topic?
What we calling them? Amateur flicks, C-list celebrities.
They're not all amateur flicks.
C-list,
no, because some of them
celebrity sex tapes. C-list celebrities,
but they still amateur.
They
still amateur. But Mimi and them, they had Vivid record theirs, and that shit was popping.
I was gonna say because that wasn't. They had they angles was popping.
I think they had the most professionally.
All they needed was that old school porn music, and it would have been pop.
Okay.
Kind of like the pillow talk at the end.
You are so ridiculous.
But no, we're really the C-list celebrities really. They really sacrificed themselves this week in these past 2 weeks.
And you said it was a sacrifice?
Yeah, they sacrificed.
Sacrificial lamb.
They really sacrificed their whole careers.
Oh my God! No, they did. It's real.
And in an attempt to possibly, I don't know.
I think they think it's gonna give it life.
And I believe we have one whose stock has plummeted tremendously, and according to the women's reactions this week, Safaree now has overcame all the losses that he's taken up to this point.
Listen.
So and his wasn't even.
And his wasn't even
Safaree, his wasn't even a full video. It was like something.
Look what I got.
Recorded himself.
Look what I got.
He said on the Breakfast Club that he was just doing this video for himself. This was something that was in his archives.
No, he sent that to Juju.
Exactly. But in the words of Safaree, he didn't send this to anyone per se. He just wanted to record himself. He was feeling himself at the moment, said he had left the gym. He was looking good. Just wanted to record himself. Popping. And so that I don't believe because that's gay as fuck. So Safaree, I really hope that's not the truth.
No, hold on. Rewind. Backtrack because Safaree got some metro tendencies.
I understand. But just recording yourself so you can look at it.
But that's how he is.
Nah, he sent that.
He probably wanted to rub that coconut oil.
And I hope he was smart and didn't do a group text because group texts tell on you sometimes for the people that got Androids. But
Team Android.
It'll tell on you. Make sure you send them flicks individually. Don't do it as a group.
We don't fuck with the green people though. So, you about to get kicked. First you couldn't do the intro right. Then you over here talking about Android.
Hey, listen. Android saves
We're now
lives.
Recruiting for a new sexy male voice for Pillow Talk.
For
the Pillow Talk. For the Pillow Talk at that.
The Pillow Talk.
She is
Some of y'all are just on one pillow. So
on the Pillow Talk.
Hey. I love it. Y'all so extra. But from what I saw, if it's like Charlamagne said, if it's real, then he was blessed.
Listen, when I got the video, because okay.
Yeah.
We had a conversation about how we received this video. But
me and Miss Jackson.
Send this to you.
Listen, it was one of our fellow beat networkers.
Me and Miss Jackson had a great powwow when I went and picked her up from Prim, Nevada.
From Prim. Not from Prim, Nevada.
We had a great pregame conversation as to how all of this came about. But go ahead, Miss Jackson.
So listen, Joseph is our Beat Network writer. Joseph, Tavon has some shit to say.
Well, he got to stay up on everything.
Joseph, Tavon has some shit to say this morning. He had to get some shit off his chest. So we love you. Shout out to our Beat Network family and the writers. But we just want to know. Joseph said somebody sent this shit to him. He said somebody just sent it to me. And we just want to know why you still got it, bruh.
I mean, he's okay. So I'm gonna come to your defense. He is in the industry of staying up to date on stuff. If people ask about a story that he decides to talk about, he got to show the proof. Just like y'all needed the proof,
Absolutely.
So he sent y'all the proof.
Absolutely.
So when you in the field of media, you got to have it. So he has it. It ain't been a full week yet. I can see if he still has it next week. Then we can go a little bit harder. But it ain't even been.
I understand that in its totality. What raises the red flag for me is the small disclaimer that he must say before every time.
What's the disclaimer though?
Like somebody just randomly popped in my phone. Like, no, it didn't. You know who sent it to you. Why did they send it to you? Why do you still have it? And why are you just... Thank you for the availability and the accessibility. He's on point with it. But it didn't take anybody 5 seconds after the request was made, and it was just there. And it was like, damn, it's from Joseph. I was hoping. I was praying.
See, Joseph, I got your back. It took 5 minutes.
I was like, I'm praying.
It wasn't 5 seconds.
I was waiting on the women to floodgate the inboxes, but it was just the dude. And I was like, oh.
He throwing dubs.
He still has it.
But okay.
He still has it.
He does, but as you can see, he had it for a reason because it was requested and he needed to be on top of his media game. So...
But did he have it before or after?
Next week he can get rid of it because now we got it. So now somebody asked for it. Me and
it's
Mr.
time
Jackson
sensitive information, Joseph. They say delete that shit.
So delete it. LIG it, Craig. Let it go.
Let go. That's funny, but my
Y'all
reaction
when
I saw it, my first reaction when he sent it to me, it was like, "Well, damn!"
But then he did a little dance with it. He moved his little hips with it.
Pop, lock, and drop it.
He did a little hip move with it, like the strippers do.
He was the R. Kelly girl. I want a slow wine to be.
He did a slow wine. He did. All he needed was a fur coat, and it would have been just
and
so
he good
Safaree.
For that fur coat.
If he'd have had the fur on, it'd have been so Safaree. I think I'd have flooded everybody in
with
bucks.
the coconut oil.
Yeah, he had coconut oil on.
He did have coconut oil.
He was shining.
Listen, Safaree, we're gonna need you to rub it down next time. You know, you want to advertise the coconut oil. That's your way. Mm-hmm. That's your way.
But he need the fur. He need the fur next
with
time.
The fur.
Safaree fur next time. Popping.
Okay. So where is this supposed to take him though? Like now that we've got the initial reaction,
it's the Kim K reaction. Everybody feels like since Kim K blew up with this sex tape, Kanye promoted my superstar, my girl a superstar all from this whole movie. Everybody knows this. This is what got her on, right?
That is because nobody knew who
literally
she was.
got the whole family on, right?
From the sex tape.
So now, and she was what? She was best straight, a C-list celebrity. So that's where they get it from. And now she got reality shows. Brands.
And Safaree music is actually trending now. Like it's actually, I mean, people are actually listening to it after the tape. You know, Charlamagne gonna put it. You know, he ignorant. So they were talking about it, and they said that after this little video surfaced, he was getting more hits on his music because now more people who didn't even really know who he was, they know who he was now because it is Eggplant.
King Schlong.
So now that they see it. And they're interested. They're like, okay, well, who's Safaree? Because this video is what it is. And so, yeah, I think he definitely, whether it was leaked on purpose or on accident, Safaree, whether it was intentional or not, it definitely helped your career.
It was intentional. He did it on purpose.
And I'm sure he was already getting bitches, but now he really probably finna bag Juju. So if he
do we really think Safaree was getting bitches like that though? It's like
I think so.
He just comes around across like I don't really think he
corny
gets a gentleman.
Lot of Black women,
you think
and you guys please don't get upset with me. Y'all know I'm so honest. I think he gets other.
I'm with you on that though, because he's corny.
Very.
He's corny, And we ain't going for that cornball ass shit. And it's cute sometimes, you know. It's kind of cute. It's Safaree. It's his personality. But some shit, no. She said no.
The cornball move is
But some of the corny stuff he does, like some of it's like, oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of sweet, maybe. Sweet.
It's jokingly sweet, like.
No, kind of like Metro sweet.
No, it's kind of like
Tambourine
I'm laughing
player,
at you, sweet.
Like laughing at you,
like
not
with
you,
at you,
as you're trying to giggle with me.
Right,
no, these jokes they're going at you.
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, I think
he's a true cornball.
True cornball, but now he's the cornball with the official eggplant, and
absolutely.
his stock is rising.
Now the stock is rising, and I think people gonna start to bypass the corniness, and everybody gonna wear fur.
The women. But see, here's like we can control this. I feel like this is one of those situations where these celebrities, like, especially because I think it's all corny. I think everybody who's been out here trying to expose themselves are taking away from the magic that's happening in the theaters. Go see Black Panther still.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. And I feel like with all that's going on, okay. So you've put this out there, and now people are now rising to like listening to his music. Still sucks.
It does absolutely. Charlemagne said it nicely.
It still sucks though. Like it still sucks.
Shout out to Charlemagne.
Nothing has changed about his total career. He's still a cornball.
He's still gonna be on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah. So it's like, all right, ladies. Now everybody wants to fuck him. Every woman wants to fuck him now. Okay.
That's about
it.
And every nigga too. No, the gay ones. I'm sorry.
The gay.
Because you know what happened with Mimi? She was porn star turned lesbian. I'm just saying.
She not
all
the way lesbian. But her video was nice. I appreciate everything Mimi did in her video. She was not lazy in her video. She wasn't laying just on her back in her video. Everything was, for the most part, real. And if it wasn't real, it looked real. And yeah, she got some moves.
And she got a pretty kitty.
She absolutely does. That matters.
It does.
I was surprised because Black China. Well, Rob leaked that shit, but you couldn't see that. And I'm kind of disappointed because if you got a flick and I can't see the box, I don't want to see the shit. I need to be able to see it.
Well, if it looked like her ass, I don't want to see it.
Like who ass?
It's awful. Black
ass,
China.
that lumpy ass shit.
That is disgusting.
And as we transition now that Black China. Her stock has dropped tremendously. Where I think she should just be deleted off the face of the earth. Not necessarily die, but I think we've seen the last. We should have seen the last of Black China.
But are we really surprised? Because she was a stripper, so we already seen all of that anyway, right?
Yeah.
But now we get to see that you not really
talented.
You're not the freak that we thought you were.
Not it. Like you fucking suck.
You not even talented.
Well, that's why. Now we know why Tyga went to Kylie.
Kylie probably learned from her sister.
Listen.
and let me just put
that's her she wrote on. So yes.
Let me just put this out here, okay? If anybody is basing their sexual experiences or sexual skill set off the Kardashians, please don't do it. Because my theory is the box throughout the entire family is horrible. They just have a much deeper plug.
The box throughout the entire family is very well used. Amen?
Very well used.
Yeah, everybody box been used and abused.
But it got a curse
recycled
on it. There's a cursed box.
Yeah, they have
maybe if
you get inside their box and
maybe if you stop putting so many pencils in the pencil box.
But do you see Kanye?
Well, you would know
he done got fat.
Yeah, I mean,
he's trying to sell clothes with holes and shit in it.
He is the personification of Get Out. They made that movie for him. Get
Absolutely.
Out.
But and even with that, so it's like you can't.
Lost his mind, went crazy.
Don't try to resemble that. Don't try to emulate that because that cursed box, it doesn't work out for the parties involved, especially a black man. And I mean, I'm shouting out to all the guys who probably did hit Kim, but are not locked in like Kanye.
Ray J.
Like you still have a life that can grow. Kanye's done. And it's just,
but what about Ray J was done afterwards too then if we go in there and he escapes?
Ray J's still making money.
Ray J ain't making that. Ray J is now making money off of scooty bikes.
That works.
Ray J was not making money before that.
But his family got money.
But Ray J's family's got money and they chilling. And Brandy's got a body. Right. Like Brandy killed somebody. So Yeah. People fear the normal.
Right. They not
Brandy got bodies.
Brandy got
like
bodies.
She out here murking people.
She out here vehicular running
Be
people
murder,
over.
y'all.
I wish I would stay
murder.
and
Don't
wait on the
fuck
cops
with
to show up. Nah, but yeah, so yeah, stay away from the Kardashian box, please, gentlemen. Black
of
men.
Boxes, Blac Chyna's ass looks like a box.
Yeah, Blac Chyna.
As many times as he said box, that's what
That's all
I was
you kept
thinking. Her
thinking of,
ass
that
looks
box,
like a box.
that box.
Blac Chyna's ass looks like exactly what a UPS box looks like when it's going from the shipping trailer to the concourse lanes.
And
like,
it fell off a few times and got ran over.
Kicked it. We didn't ran over, and it's like, oh, where's this red box
Fell
over
off
here
the
that's
conveyor
battered?
belt.
Still, ship it through. Is it not? The products aren't leaking out of it. Ship it through.
No, it looked like some of her products might be leaking.
Her sex tape was horrible.
It was awful.
From a production standpoint, from a skill set standpoint, from a theatrical standpoint.
Scenery standpoint.
Like a scenery standpoint. It was just
They in the
all
the
bad.
Motel 6 off Crenshaw.
It was all bad. Like, that definitely looked like it was done at a Motel 6 or, at best, a Holiday Inn suite. At best. And I don't
No,
think
that wasn't no
was.
Holiday Inn.
That was a room.
That was a motel.
That was a room.
That was a motel. That wasn't a room.
Oh.
We are travel agents.
That was a room.
Y'all know.
We look
So
at
it was-
rooms. That was a Motel 6. I don't even think it was a Motel 6. That was like economy stay in.
That was
There
like
you
a
go.
Roadhouse Inn.
No, it wasn't even branded, bitch. It was not branded. That was like mom and pop, $2.99. The lights always on. No, Days Inn, they leave the lights. No, Motel 6 leaves the lights on for you.
They
It wasn't
didn't
even
leave the light
Motel
on.
6. Right.
And it was just like, because now even, and I watched it once, and I was like, I can't watch it again because it was just
Awful.
I did feel like my time was wasted, and it was just like, what at this point, what was the purpose?
Did you expect more? Did you honestly, knowing her, looking at her,
You know what? I thought
the hype?
I
Did you
thought
expect
with all
more?
the hype that Blac Chyna has brought within like the last couple years.
Everybody was hyping her. Remember,
Oh,
Nicki had the song looking for a bitch named Blac Chyna.
Yeah, and she was buzzing. Now, for the purposes she was buzzing, it was all corny and whack. But still, I was like, all right, so she's got the eyes and ears of the world, and whatever pettiness she's bringing to the table, we got to check it out.
She was
She's been
popping
doing
for a
some
minute.
epic petty shit. She's
She
been doing
has
some
been,
very
absolutely.
epic petty shit. So I was like, all right, Blac Chyna about to show out.
I love her petty,
And then
though.
it was so disappointing. And I was just like, oh, this is just a one-time thing.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
watch this again because
Yeah.
I'm not impressed at all.
Yeah.
You see, I spent less than 3 minutes. I can't.
You hadn't even seen it. You know,
Yeah,
no,
you
y'all
hadn't
ain't-
even seen
no,
it.
I did the little
No,
preview
fast
today.
forward,
Like,
no.
And
that's it.
we even tried to like give you
They
a
tried.
preview,
No.
and you just weren't with it.
No.
No, it started off awful. I fast forwarded to about maybe 7 minutes. That's normally when shit start to get good. Awful. Awful.
So you
It
think she was
just-
trying to do the Kardashian come up?
I don't know what she was trying
Because
to
she
do.
started off trying to do literally the Kardashian come up. I don't know if
Didn't
it was
work.
more revenge towards Kylie when she got with Rob, and that was her meal ticket. That was the come up.
But
Yeah.
if you're wanting to do a come up, first you have to get a nigga in there that people know. That's number one.
This
Yeah, because the
Kardashian-
shot
Don't nobody know this random
random
that
dude.
you just look
Oh, you
like you
talking about in
picked
the
up at
tape.
the grocery store, right? You
Oh, that's
just
the
randomly.
boyfriend.
That's her boyfriend.
The little
Don't-
the
nobody
little
knows.
Michi dude or whoever he was. I think
Who-
it's
who
the
are
one
you?
who was. I don't know if it's the one who
Was it the
Rob
one that was in the
posted her
bed?
on.
That ain't him.
Okay, then it was the other one because you know she didn't have 3 since then.
He's nobody. So I don't know who you are. So that he's not going to help
She
you.
thought
come
it was
up.
going to be
like
her.
you got to fuck
She
on somebody
popping
who
enough.
matter.
She got enough buzz, enough pop to get it going.
If you follow anything from Kim, you got to know whoever you fucking on in your video got to be a little bit more
Yeah.
well known than you.
Yeah,
Because you want to take a step up. Now you done backtrack. Now you out there with just the regular girls dotting and bopping on the streets. You're just regular now. We all see you're normal. You do normal moves. You ain't got no pinky moves. You ain't watch no
She
pinky
laid
videos.
on her back.
She was awful.
She laid on her back and licked the tip of the dick. And then just did stripper tips. You would have thought the dick was the pole because all she did was shake her
Well,
ass
she
on the
should have just
side,
did a
swing
stripper
around.
one-on-one or something like that.
That's
'cause
pretty
that
much
video
what she
was
did.
awful.
That's pretty much.
And
what
I only
she did.
watched about maybe a minute and 27 seconds altogether. And awful. Absolutely awful.
I think it was a setup though, because you couldn't even see him
A setup for who?
for her. Maybe she set it up. Oh no, yo.
to what?
She was smiling.
To demise herself? I don't listen.
She thought it was going to make her come up.
She thought she was doing a damn thing, and you could tell by her face she thought she was doing a damn thing.
Okay, look at this. Can y'all do this? And it would have been something if she would have actually did it while she was on the dick. Then I would have been impressed.
Yeah,
then I would have been impressed. But
I still wouldn't have been impressed because her ass looks like a box. Like there's nothing sexy about this square thing in front of your face. Like it's awful.
My dude should have put an ashtray on it and been smoking and watching TV as she did all of her theatrics. But it was horrible. And I don't know who's on Black China's team, but I think after that leak, I think everybody sat around the round table. And if somebody didn't stand up and say, it's over, guys, we got to find somebody else. I think that's what needs to happen. Because at this point, what more? There's no expectations for Blac Chyna at this point. Even as a dude. It's like if I was to see Blac Chyna in Las Vegas today, I would just shake my head in disgust.
Oh, poor baby.
It's over.
It's
over. It's over. And no, I'm not getting you any in and out because I know you're hungry. So,
but you can tell that by looking at the video, the budget, the room. I'm still stuck on the room. I am stuck on the fucking room because, bitch, you don't get child support.
No,
you can't use the baby's money to go get your fuck on. She might actually.
That's been flipping.
It's been happening.
Flip it.
It's been happening.
I know.
So she tried to go back. She tried to utilize all nigger roots, and it just wasn't happening. And then because now, guys, we're looking at the skill set, and if you give us a preview of your skill set and it's not up to par,
was it mediocre?
No, it was horrible. It was god awful.
Okay, what's so horrible? To the point, can you explain to us what's so bad from a guy's perspective? What'd she do wrong?
No, we're on camera. It's time to act out.
Show out.
Yeah, it's time to show out, and you're not doing. And you're not doing all this stripper experience that you got. And like you said, she was doing all that. We'll do it on the dick. You know, like the dick is here. If I was later there, I was like, no, the dick is here.
But it was so ugly though.
Yeah,
you said the dick is what the dick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
In unison. Yeah.
It was awful. Like,
but maybe that's why she was like, because when you watch her do it, and then, okay, her head game sucked. And if she taking tips from Kim head game was horrible. Kim was on it.
Kim's was horrible too.
You think Kim's was
horrible too?
Listen, guys.
At least she act like she loved it because Chyna was looking at like.
When we rate these sex tapes, and I think we're everybody's prisoners of the moment. Okay.
Okay.
Kim's tape sucked too. Now it was.
I wasn't fond of her tape either.
It was whack. And it was whack, and then it was whack because Ray J is in it, and we all know Ray J's whack too.
Ray J is a lame whack too.
So, and who's more cornier, Ray J or Safaree?
They about even.
No, they're about they're
I think Safaree take the cake on corn. No,
even. No.
I think Safaree. I would give it to Safaree before Ray.
Yeah.
Safaree is like, I would say like 3 steps above Ray J.
So you giving Safaree the lead?
Ray J has just been a more successful cornball.
Because of family ties.
Because of family ties. And despite all the corniness that Ray J does have.
So the Kim K and Ray J sex tape was whack.
Okay?
But it was absolutely better than this Blac Chyna one.
Yes.
Because Kim at least looked good on camera.
Listen.
And she made a few moans.
A 69%.
Kim looks average as fuck.
A 69%.
I was highly disappointed.
64%.
Yeah, she didn't have a lumpy ass booty.
Yeah, because I was younger when I watched this.
Yeah.
And in my lesbian self, everything about Kim in that video looked attractive to me. So I was able to actually go through with watching the whole video.
Right.
This Blac Chyna thing was disgusting.
It was god awful.
It was.
But
I would take the black body over the Armenian body. Like I didn't like Kim's titties, her ass. Okay, it was cool, but like I would rock with Blac Chyna's body minus that ass.
Well, you can't take the ass away, so the vote's back in. Which one would you rather go with? Because the ass is in there, so it's not going anywhere, and it's a main focal point.
Yeah, and she feels like her ass is her biggest asset.
It is her biggest asset.
Well, it's her biggest downfall.
And it's her biggest downfall in regards to the sex tape.
Well, she's real SpongeBob-ish. Because that shit look horrible.
It is so awful.
Yeah, SquarePants for real.
Absolutely.
No lie.
But yeah, so we can't really. We can give Kim the okay, like, okay, yours was better than Black China's, but an F is still an F. 69% versus 65%.
E for effort. She don't get the F, she get the E.
Yeah, Kim will get the E for effort. Black China has failed in grade. You know what I mean? And you didn't utilize it to your. She's not cashing in off this. Like
she's not.
The only reason why we give.
She's suing.
Yeah.
She's suing.
Who's she suing?
She's suing whoever leaked it.
But who leaked it? That matters.
Exactly.
They got some money that you can get something from.
And who?
What, like a few hundred?
If he got that.
That part.
And you know what? If I was the person who leaked it, and knowing the way that Black China did her exposés and all that, and made her come up, I would be like, yeah, let's go to court. Because I'm about to countersue and get everything that you took from Rob Kardashian. I will go in there and say, Your Honor.
I'm going to flip it and say she did it. Right.
Your Honor, she's in here wanting to sue me, little old me. What, did you see the tape?
And it was on her phone. It came from her phone.
Yeah, did you see the tape, Your Honor? If you haven't seen the tape, I'm going to let you watch it. If you can get through the entire video, then I'm guilty.
Absolutely.
She cheated me.
This
on
is
my
the deal.
performance.
And I will sit up here with the lawyers. I don't need lawyer fees and all that. Listen, if he can get through the whole tape, I'll give you whatever you're asking for. But I feel good in my chances because
that you're not going to want to watch.
That you're not going to watch the whole thing, Your Honor.
It's definitely awful, and I feel like it was probably just something to where maybe she was just like, you know what, let's just record today. Let's just go ahead and put the phone up. They probably had the phone on a little phone stand because it definitely wasn't a camera. And maybe it was meant to be just something for the archive.
Let me ask you this question. Have you ever done a tape before?
That's not your business.
No, we ain't telling them. Have you ever done a tape before? Seriously.
I've never done a tape. Have I ever recorded acts? Absolutely. Still to this day.
But did you show out?
My husband feels like recording.
Did you show out?
I
or were
always
you just
show out.
Thank you.
But sometimes I don't know I'm even being recorded, and it ends up being a very good video because I show out every time I have sex.
Okay.
There's not. I don't need a camera involved.
Okay, but if you know a camera is there, you gonna make sure your camera right.
You gotta
exactly.
make sure your faces is right.
Angles.
You can't make the real face when ain't
sucking
nobody
that belly
looking.
A little bit.
But yeah, you got to make sure you do it right. And then especially when you're giving head, you got to like show all the way out.
Sound effects, extra
you gotta
sound
do
effects.
Right.
Look at me choking it all up.
So with all that being said, like, hopefully in regards to the common people that are listening, and hopefully some high profile people, like, take this as game film as to what not to do in your relationships. Like, if y'all about to make a tape, for all the people that's getting ready to make a tape, was thinking about making a tape, or what have you, if you're trying to flirt down that theatrical performance, take the Black China video and watch it as what not to do.
What not to do.
Okay, no, I take that back. That's not altogether true, because I enjoyed some of the twerking and shit. Like, that shit was popping if she had done it right. So if you're going to do it, just take it and elevate it.
Back to what not to do.
I liked it.
Ms. Jackson, I think you
I
on your
liked
own.
it.
I think you on your
I
own
liked
today.
it. I liked it.
She could
I
take
liked it.
the tape, the twerking.
She could have done more. She should
back.
have just transposed it into the sexual performance.
You know what? I would have enjoyed it if her ass wasn't square.
Okay, but I'm not take away the square ass.
I can't take it away. What do you mean?
I'm thinking.
There's no subtractions.
I'm talking about the performance itself. Okay, take out the actor and think if it was somebody else doing that shit, and they took it to the next level. It could have been completely different and received in a different.
Like Old School Pinky.
Who is Old School Pinky?
You don't know Pinky?
The pimp.
Wait,
No,
Pinky
the porn star.
Hell no, Pinky.
Oh, no.
You know what? But she came
Bring
in
it
my news feed when I was on Pornhub last night. I saw
when
her.
We get done recording.
I saw her. I never watched her.
But everybody talking about new Pinky because she got a little big. However,
okay.
I will even watch Big Pinky over watching Black China any day.
So does she do the tricks and all of that shit?
Pinky gets it popping.
No, Pinky is a legend in the.
She's a legend.
In the
Okay.
porn,
I can't believe you've never watched Pinky.
Well, that's your assignment.
We know. Yes, that is your homework assignment for sure.
Listen,
because now we have
y'all
to
tell them I'm not alone.
Please
tell them I'm not alone.
I think we have to figure out and create a strong standard as to what are we expecting out of porn these days.
So who has good tapes then? Out of these celebrity sex tapes, what's your top list? Who got the top ones? Give me your top 2. I want
out
you to go
of the
3.
celebrities that put out let me see. I mean, the first one that comes to mind, and I think they had a great videographer at the camera angle. Like Mimi's was cool
because of the production.
Because of the production and the variety that we got.
Shower ride sales.
Yeah, it was
couches.
It was entertaining, and there were different scenes and shit. We were like, oh, okay, all right, this is cool. Scenes. Yeah. This is cool. And whatever happens in.
But it was a professional flick.
It was a professional flick.
So
but
if we go into
amateur joints. We need to just see fucking.
No,
we need to
fuck
see
the
fucking.
amateurs all the way.
We need because
you just want to see fucking.
Actually, some of my favorite videos that I've watched have just been amateur films because I don't need a fucking storyline.
Right.
Let's just get to the.
No,
fucking.
I don't want to be in the massage parlor and let me. No, we don't need all
that.
Yeah,
when you come, if you're coming into the shit with scripts and like no, we don't need that. We need the scene. Okay, we're in somebody's crib. This is a mansion. All right, y'all in the living room. Bet. Get to the action. That's the skill set. It's like it's watching game film. It's like sitting back and watching yourself, and you're going through the pros and cons. You know what? When you suck it like that, you make the noises. That's great. We're going to keep that. The whole twerking thing that you're doing beforehand. Go ahead.
We're going to cut that out.
Cut that out. That's not working. We need to see the skill set at its best in the form of sex. The extra shit, especially if you're not built for that. Like if you haven't taken acting classes or anything of that nature. No.
You need acting classes?
If you're trying to put on, like she said, the script, the storyline and all that, we don't need that. Save that for the big screen. Like if you have a sex thing that's edited. But as far as amateur porn, we need to see the skill set. Get the fucking. Like, I don't want to be here.
Straight fucking.
Get to the straight fucking. Like, that's one of the cons that we be having with the white porn industry. Like, they want to get in here and have lines. Everybody's not a chiropractor or a damn massage therapist or something. Like, no. Nigga, you was just smoking Marlboros in the parking lot.
Not the
and
Marlboros.
Now you got these
Red
two
box.
white bitches in here talking about come all over my face. No, like, we have to set a standard. So
what's the standard?
I don't know. That's why we're here. That's what we're trying
gonna
to get
figure
to the
this.
people.
We gonna figure this shit out right now.
Put it together, right? We
Okay.
gotta put it together.
Now I want to ask you, Mrs. Jackson, do you have a tape somewhere or a video recording of yourself doing some sexual activities?
Absolutely. And
do
my
you
shit
like
was
what you
popping.
see on your?
My shit was popping.
When the last time have you reviewed?
I looked back to make sure the angles and shit was right. Oh yeah, that booty look nice right there. Hold on, angle it right here. Okay, wait, let's get this little pussy shot. Where it is, I have no idea. It's been lost.
Oh,
so
I think you better retrieve that.
Return.
You gotta have
return
better
to sender.
retrieve.
Return to sender.
Yeah,
Listen, it wasn't on my phone. Wifey, we were dating at the time. It was on her
Nice.
phone.
Okay.
It was on her phone. And listen, she had a whole girlfriend at the time on top of that. And she lost it while she was with the girlfriend in their apartment on an SD card. So I wonder if the girlfriend found an SD card.
It might be leaked.
I want to say they stayed in Heritage Estates.
Look out for the
At the
Casey.
time. So if you stay in Heritage
Mrs.
Estates
Jackson
and you find an
leaked
SD
sex
card,
tape.
I got a reward for that. Just don't leak it.
Yeah, for this to be lost, you have a very keen.
I know where she stayed at the
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
where
right.
it was lost. So I'm hoping. Well, it's been
Have a lot
several
of
people
evidence
there
as
since
to where
time.
it might be. Like,
I'm hoping somebody find it. Can we turn
And
this in, please?
If it's leaked, I might think that you did it yourself.
If it's
You're right.
leaked, it should have been leaked a long time ago, yo. This was like 6-7 years ago.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Like
So
6-7 years
okay.
ago.
Okay, so that's before filters and
Yeah,
Instagram
that's the
really
raw.
took.
I ain't need
that's
no
the
filters
raw
though,
joint.
girl. I had on that red lingerie and that shit. That shit
Oh,
was
she had on
popping.
the lingerie too.
That shit was popping.
She-
My
yep.
weave was popping. I had weave back at the time. The
I can't
edges was
stand
fresh,
her.
you know. Woo woo.
All of these lost sex.
What
tapes.
about you, Tavon?
Where your tape at?
His face looks. He don't know where it's at.
I know where my tape is at.
How many you got?
Oh, how many tapes do I have?
Do the
You can give us-
participants know
you
that
can
you
give us
have
the
these
estimate.
tapes
I think I have 3 out there.
out there, like
out there.
circulating?
No, they can't. They can't be circulating. I know if one's circulating, my whole life is over.
It's over?
Because it was
It was graphic.
graphic.
But
I don't think it was my best work.
It wasn't your best performance?
It wasn't my best performance.
See, didn't you just say that you always got to give your best performance when the camera is on?
No, I did not say that.
You said something along the lines.
Lady Truth said that she bats 1,000 every time she goes into sex mode. She bets 1,000. You supposed
to come up to
because it matters.
I treat
Every
this
sex encounter matters.
Listen,
I'll go hard for when I'm with someone. If we're in a relationship, like these random chicks that I'll slang dick to in my past. No, there has been a lot of off games where I'll just treat it like the regular season. And this is game 48. No, I'm not taking this serious.
Game 48.
No, I'm not.
Like
taking
I'm tired.
This serious.
It's just let's just get this over with.
Especially if I know it's not going anywhere. Like I'm.
You don't want her to get hooked on the real deal. So
exactly,
is that why you half-ass it?
I really know the power of what I have, what I possess, and I know what it does to women.
The power.
I do. Like I do.
Really
I do. So I know sometimes, like judging my counterpart, like no, I can't give you my best dick. I
can't do that to you.
So you can tell just by looking at her, or you got to wait till she get up on it, and then you say, okay, you might be deserving of this.
I really do my research and my homework. Like I really observe.
You do your research in the situation.
Yeah, and I see. And then once we get into the action, like now
in the dude, while you in the kitty, you figuring out how far you gonna go with it, how much you gonna give her.
Absolutely.
Let me see
and
the degree of this you can get.
You know what? I'm
she
not
might be really. She might be ready for 70%.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit, girl, you finna get the whole 100 when you did that right there. Yep. Ooh, I can't stand you.
But you was hyping them on the whole time. Hyping them on the whole time. That is so funny.
But did you see the wiggle too?
I'm gonna have Miss Jackson sound bites in the next one.
You absolutely have to.
And I'm not gonna speak. It's just gonna be little stuff coming over the
in the background, like,
oh yeah, 70%. All right.
You have just been promoted to 80.
Mission accomplished.
Y'all so ignorant.
Oh shit, full throttle. We at 100.
Since we talking sex tapes, we absolutely. You said some will make you, some will break you. I feel like R. Kelly's broke him. Because that's when the whole pedophile situation started. He was out there peeing on broads.
I have not seen that either.
And
I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to see him.
And it broke my heart because I loved R. Kelly. I went to his concert when I was super young. I shouldn't have my young ass.
Yeah, you should.
Was it him?
But I fought parents for the downfall of R. Kelly.
Was it him?
Because we was exposed to man.
Was it him?
It was him.
It was really him?
No, it was him.
Okay, because there's a big debate that says it was not him.
That
debate's over. It's him.
And it took every bit of 2 weeks and real extensive viewing. It was like, no, this is
And it was one smart techie guy that was able to zoom in, fix the pixels so that you can see clear.
It was Robert.
That was Robert. Yes.
That was Robert.
And that one I think is why he got to do stepping music, because if he starts singing about sex now, I'm like, nigga, who you made this song about? How old is she?
In regards to
he got a song with K. Michelle though. Now.
I don't listen to it.
In regards to R. Kelly, like, and you're right, the sex tape really took a spin on how we view R. Kelly.
Absolutely.
But I thank God that he put out TP2.com before then.
That's right.
That's the album right there.
What I will say, though, is the legal team and the publicist team that are behind R. Kelly has to go down as one of the greatest teams.
They are.
In all of entertainment
Absolutely.
history. Because it was imperative that your following album has nothing to do with sex at all. At all.
We gonna make this for the grown folks.
Get people out here in their 40s and 50s on this dance floor.
The Chicago music.
And let it die off. And then I think R. Kelly just realized, okay, now that I'm in the clear, I'm not in prison. He's went back, and now it's
talking about fucking in the zoo and shit.
Yeah, and it's like, now, Kels, you look stupid. Now you just look, you old. Now you out here looking like the Charlie Wilsons and the Ron Isley.
With the braids.
But I like Uncle Charlie, though. Uncle Charlie sing about love.
See, Uncle Charlie is smooth.
I like Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie can do it.
R. Kelly's a
because
pervert.
he Uncle Charlie. But you ain't Uncle Robert because you a pedophile. So I don't.
No, he
take
Uncle
you
Chester. Robert has become Chester.
So you have
Uncle Charlie stay with grown folks.
You have children, and you're going on a trip, and you have to leave your kids. Are you leaving them? Uncle Robert, Uncle Charlie, or Uncle Ron Isley? Who are you leaving your kids with?
Probably Ron Isley. Because he looked like he whooped their ass if they was bad. So I need somebody who whoops ass.
What the hell is going on?
So, right. So Ron Isley it is. Ron Isley.
You leaving them?
It's about to be some shit.
No, I'm leaving.
Old school. He probably got a good belt.
Right. They be like.
I don't think Ron Isley out here whooping kids, though.
No, he just gonna tell them, shut up.
I think he gonna be trying to sing to him. They be like,
But you know what?
Ron
Ron Isley looked like his house clean. He looked like whoever he got cooking cook good food. Stuff like that matters. He looked like he smells good. His nails look clean.
He
All
looked
this
like
stuff
the
I take
old
into
mob
consideration.
boss. He looked like that
He
grandpa
gonna
you
teach
don't
my
want to fuck
kids
with.
something while they over there.
Yeah.
They might learn to hustle 3 ways before I pick them up.
Right.
It works. Ron Isley it is.
Okay, so
can't
Ron
leave with
Isley and
Uncle Ron.
Charlie Wilson in a sex tape. Which one you taking?
Ew.
Nah.
Since we
No
on
thanks.
sex tapes.
No thanks. No thanks.
Pineapples.
Why did she go with? Oh,
You want to go? Because we comparing sex tapes. We done went to the greatest.
don't
So
think
I
they
mean, you
old
say
ass is doing nothing.
Kel's sex tape out. Okay, so let's go to the greatest, the old school pimps. Who you taking?
So let's get off of that because that's gross.
Visuals.
That's
Who
disgusting.
would you want to?
That's worse than Black China booty.
See in a sex tape. A, B, or C, or D list celebrities.
Anybody?
Anybody.
I
Go.
would like to see Sierra in a sex
See
tape.
if she can dance while she's
If
doing
the
it.
moves,
She can move like
if
that
the
too.
moves can translate
That's why
to
I
the
was disappointed
sexual,
with Black China. Because
No,
them
she
moves
don't
should have been
move
on
like
the dick.
Sierra.
But she don't move like Sierra. And,
No,
and my
Sierra
thing is,
got
I
that.
felt like Sierra missed her calling, like her true calling, where she could have revolutionized the way strippers.
Revolutionized.
I think she could have really revolutionized how
She gonna be
strippers
singing
get
and
busy,
stripping at
right?
the same time.
Stop the singing.
Let
My whole
me
thing
see
was
you
you
want
can
to
really
step.
stop the singing.
She can
Sierra.
absolutely stop singing forever.
She can stop singing, and I
Forever.
felt like she was in a prime place. You were in Atlanta. We know
Yeah.
Atlanta is the mecca of strip clubs.
Yeah.
And the way she moved, because I believe, like my opinion is Sierra is the best dancing R&B artist we've ever seen, like on some Chris Brown level type. I think Sierra
Female,
can really,
yes.
female. I think she can really dance.
Female, yes.
And I was just like, and she has the body, like she
Yes.
wasn't too skinny up top. Her
Yes.
ass was cool.
Yes.
And I was like, damn, if she really took stripping seriously.
I can't stand
She
it.
could have. I saw a college. I saw the Sierra School of Stripping as a
can't stand
real
it. I
college,
can't stand
like
it.
real revolutionary, and not just on some real trashy
CC?
shit. Because the negative
You say try it
connotation,
again.
like real dancing, and
Because
I
they're
think
skilled, you guys. I want you
Yeah.
guys to understand. Them real strippers, that's hard work. Right
yeah,
there.
and
Hard
physically,
work.
they got to be physically
you gotta
fit.
be physically
that
fit.
pole takes some work.
And just because you get in with Dr. Miami and he injects you with some shit, like your body doesn't. If your body can't withstand the endurance that it takes to swing around a pole and pop that thing for 40 songs, like you really
in the wrong
you
business.
really in the wrong business. I thought Sierra missed her call.
Well,
That is so
I don't know
funny.
about
Who
that
would you wanna
because
see?
I mean, if it was all of that and what it should have been, then Future might have stayed around.
That doesn't
But
mean
Future's
hey,
a nigga.
hey, exactly.
You know?
I was gonna say that doesn't mean anything, and I'm so glad he removed himself from her life because shout out to her and her new.
I'm so
husband.
disappointed in him though, because he from Atlanta too, so that's the hometown sweetheart, and you completely fucked her over.
Because
But everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens
She
for
got
a
her
reason.
real man.
Yeah, I love Russell Wilson.
her come up is
He's
cool.
so
Her
wonderful
come, up
to
is,
her.
her come up was actually legit though.
Yeah, and
I
it was
like
legit.
the way she worked it out.
Shout out
Go
to
ahead.
Russell for being the gentleman that
The
he
stand-up
was.
guy.
And she
Stand-up
made him
guy.
wait for the kitty.
That part.
Go see.
Nah.
And he a good stepdad.
Yeah.
Yep, I said it. Boom.
And if I was Russell, I would have definitely. Hey, yeah, we're married. I'm shooting the club up. You're pregnant immediately.
Boom.
He waited long enough to get it. So shit.
Yeah.
But who would you want to see, Mr. Jackson?
I don't know. I really don't know.
There's nobody that just like you see him and you be like, I wonder what they look like naked.
And a sex date. Oh, okay.
You know, I'll take Rihanna any day.
She looked like she do some like voodoo
Any day.
shit in
All
the
day.
bedroom.
Every day.
Like, it looked like you got to mentally be prepared for what she's about to bring
Or your life will spin out of control. And
she got that voodoo coochie. I already know.
The
like
chicken
the
voodoo vagina.
The chicken
like
feet,
the
the dogs.
Badu box.
All that. That Badu box, though, is something
Badu
special.
box.
Have you wearing blouses?
Listen, I don't.
You trying to bag on Andre?
I love Erykah Badu.
I love Andre,
She
though.
got
I love
Andre.
his whole
I
life.
love Erykah Badu. I appreciate her existence. But if there's one celebrity that I know for a fact I'm scared of, if I was to ever get in a sexual encounter, it's Erykah Badu. I don't want any parts of the Badu box.
She ain't playing no games.
And I'm not even gonna say she's fucking lives up, but it's just very odd how these men transition into something else after they get involved with her. I don't know if it's for the good or not. I'm not going to say that Andre 3000 has become one of the greatest rappers of all time after Badu, because he was that beforehand.
He was dope, right?
But I was like, damn, Common, you all of a sudden, you're in every movie. You're winning Oscars and shit. Now you're so pro-black now.
She brought that light.
It's like she opened
there is
her
a light that
and
shines.
It's really a light
Yeah,
that
like
shines.
it's a new galaxy that you go through, and it's like, well, damn. Did I need my passport too? Is this passport stamp worthy?
She said she
just
already stamped it. She said, "Come on in."
Y'all know the power of black holes in the universe.
And then you see them eyes she got too.
Yeah, I'll be like.
And then when I finally got to see how her body was built when she decided to strip naked in the video,
yes,
yeah,
I loved her even more. Yeah. If I didn't already love her, I loved her more after that. The cellulite and everything, I appreciated every inch of Miss Badu Badass. Yeah. I loved her. Absolutely loved her.
She's a number.
But for me, I want to see Amber Rose. Only because
I think she's overrated.
Even after Baby and all that?
I think she's overrated.
This current Amber Rose. Babies, kids, whatever. The reason why I appreciate her is because, number one, she looks amazing. I have a crush on Amber Rose. I'm not afraid to admit it. I think she's bad as fuck.
But, I think Amber Rose
but
is nice.
When she leaked the whole information about the freaky stuff she did to Kanye,
over here bubbling
and how she put her thumb in his booty and did some freaky shit. That means she with all the shits. And so I would absolutely.
Yeah. I'm so mad
it take a real woman to admit she stuck any pieces of her in another man's anus.
Yeah.
Because that's real serious. So I think she does it all. Yeah. I think she really would lick you from head to toe. So I believe, I just have a strong feeling that she got a pretty kitty too. She just looks like she carries.
I think she maintenance. I think she really has appointments. That to get it taken care of, and they be like, "Yeah, we got." She
look like she get the vaginal steam and all that. She looks like she gets it taken care of.
And it might,
right? Microdermabrasion,
all of it. She gets facials on the coochie, all of it.
I'm sure she's got a pretty box. I'm pretty sure of it.
I believe it. So yeah, I would love to see her.
I just wonder if she like her friend.
I don't think so.
I just wonder if she's like her friend.
No.
And I think she needs to go ahead and put one out, because the state of the stripper.
It's a state of crisis.
It's in a state of crisis.
It is.
Black China brought down
a lot.
Black China says they brought down a lot of stock in a lot of areas involving women. Like, y'all really took a hit in February, bro. Y'all took a hit.
Cardi and Offset, y'all can go ahead and release y'all's too.
Now that I would watch. Because I love Cardi B.
And
I've seen her on the pole, and her ass looks just fine. And her titties sit nice, too. So
I don't like her titties.
I like her titties.
And the stripping videos, maybe these was pre-surgery titties.
They were.
The titties. Because they look like...
She got new titties.
Like cow
No,
teeters.
she even said she got new titties.
She got new titties?
New teeth.
Because them titties...
all of that. She got everything new.
Them titties I saw was like Black China's butt. The equivalent to her butt. They was like teabag, square...
Yeah,
square
she had
boobs.
no titties before. She said that.
Titties.
But she got a real
Mimi
good...
titties. Hate Mimi titties.
I don't like Mimi's titties.
And that porno, her titties killed me. It looked like he was squeezing rectangular sandbags. Rectangular sandbags. You can't picture him?
Okay, yeah.
That's why.
All right.
You picture him?
No, I picture him.
They might like all square right here.
That's the reason why, even though you don't like her, I appreciated Kim K's body in her video.
I don't have an issue with Kim. I like
ones
Kim.
We're bringing up, her body was legit.
I fucks with Kim. I
And
just
she
did
didn't
not
have an
like. I
ugly
don't like
kitty.
him. I did not like Kim's body then. I think Kim's body now looks better than Kim's body then.
I think the old school
except for the little pigeon
Kim
legs
works.
the pigeon leg thing she got going on right now, I could do without. She needs to figure out that thigh
legs.
thickness. Like, it's not proportioned.
The pigeon legs.
For real, because it's like, you see this cup, this her ass, and this straw right here, this is
That's
where the
her
thighs
leg.
go.
Oh,
That's
wow.
how her shit look. Like, no, that's not, it's not
control.
right. It's unproportioned. It's unproportioned. And that's Black China's issue too. It's unproportioned and it's botched.
But I think as far as for with sex tapes, I don't really think nobody thinks, is my body ready for this? Obviously, they feel
Mimi
strongly
and
about
Nico knew
themselves.
their bodies was ready for that because
Like-
she was tight, he was right. I think they prepared
Well,
for that.
theirs was definitely. So we're not going to count them as amateur sex. They get to go to the pros now. They've graduated. They're pros. So
They've been drafted.
They've
into
been
the
drafted.
pros.
They're. It's official. It's
Ooh,
announced
I
live
would
on
take
Pillow Talk.
Beyonce's sex tape. I want to see that surfboard.
I don't want it.
I don't want to see it.
I
I
want to
don't
see the
wanna see it.
surfboard.
I don't want to see.
You don't wanna see
Beyonce, 'cause I'd
Jay-Z?
never be able to look at her the same.
You know what, guys?
I was gonna say, is it Beyonce or is it Jay-Z that you don't
I
want
don't want to see Hove at all.
No,
No,
I don't want to without
see
the Jay-Z.
any of that. No thanks.
I've never. I mean, and I know the Beehive is probably gonna sting me.
Oh Lord.
I love Beyonce. I think she's amazing.
But
I've never really had the desire to like gull over Beyonce. I think she's beautiful. I think she's an angel sent from heaven. I was, and I'll admit, I was Team Ashanti.
Ashanti is bad
Ashanti
as
is
fuck
bad.
right now.
And if Ashanti ever crosses my path, I'm letting everyone know. Pillow Talk Podcast, I'm letting everyone know in the universe. I'm shooting my best shot. My best shot.
and then
And
bring
if I
her-
land,
bring her over to
listen,
the
if I
Pillow
land,
Talk
listen, if
set.
I
Amen?
land it, I'm throwing everything away. I'm throwing
Everything.
it all away.
Everything.
Ashanti is the golden angel sent from heaven.
Not
she
just
is
the angel sent from heaven.
bad.
Golden angel.
So if Ashanti all the way through, if Ashanti puts out a sex tape and it's not me, I am upset. I am so upset. So yeah, when people
Ashanti's
say
fine.
Beyonce, I'm like, I'd rather see Ashanti. I'd rather see Ashanti.
I wish
I
could
would
see
take
his
Ashanti
face.
over Beyonce, but I want to see the surfboard.
I don't.
I do. I want to see her version of it.
I don't want to see the surf. I don't want to see Beyonce do anything sexually until we find out who Jay-Z cheated on her with.
It was the chick. It
What
was the
chick?
Becky with the good hair. What's
I
the
don't know.
chick
I don't
name?
know.
She was in it's the chick.
What
I don't know
chick?
if it's
It's a lot
Dame
of
Dash
chicks.
chick or it's one of them. It's damn.
I don't want to hear anything sexually.
Damn.
I just don't
want
want to see it because
Yeah.
she gonna be doing it with Hove, and I'm cool. I'm so all right. I'm okay.
She just cut the whole.
I'll pass. I will absolutely. Now, if
It's
she
like
doing like
watching
a
Camel-
strip tease
it's like
in the mirror
watching
by
Joe the Camel
herself,
fuck.
I'll watch that.
Do
It's just like
Jay-Z
a
look
self
like Joe the
video.
Camel? Do he remind you of Camel Joe?
He just reminds me of just no,
No, just
no,
pineapples.
just no, no thanks. I
What
don't
about
want it.
Kevin Hart? Would y'all watch Kevin Hart?
I absolutely would not, and I have a crush on him
Do you have a crush on
in
Kevin
a
Hart?
cute way, but I don't see him
I
in
just
a
feel like it's
sexual
watching
way.
a toddler fuck.
But what if he whip it out and it's the size of a toddler? I mean, from what I hear, short guys are packing. They normally kind of make up for their height. This is what I've been told.
I don't know.
I have a couple of friends that have shorter men, and they seem very satisfied.
So with the shortness comes the girth. Is that what it?
This is what I've
Or
been
them
told.
lack of inches adds inches elsewhere.
This is what I've been told. I
You
mean,
nodded like you know.
And he really nodded.
Yeah,
He
nodded like
I
you
am.
know.
I am.
He said, I'm
because
not that tall.
I was always I was
said
told
you're not
that.
that tall.
I was told that.
I
was
think
told
you
that.
tall,
I
but
was-
maybe because I'm small.
Yeah, you're
yeah,
4
you're just
feet.
very small.
I'm
You're
5
You're
feet. Stop
4
taking my
you are
12
every
inches.
bit of 4'9".
She 4'10" and a half.
Now I gotta listen. Like I had to send the picture of the bra. Now I gotta send the picture of the measuring tape. God damn it! Y'all tried it.
But no, I think it's girth, and then it's also the skill set. Like I was told.
So short people got better skills.
I mean, we take
'Cause it's
pride
less
because we
it's
already
less
know.
body to work with.
Like,
You can move it a little
if-
easier because it's smaller.
because,
Like what?
we've always fallen under the stigma. Like, all right, so you're not the 6'2" basketball player, athletic football player, and then
Right.
all that. So you 5'9", what do you bring it to the table? It's like, all right, well, I've got it. Now that I've got it, now I got to get inside to show you what I know what to do with
So
it.
you're 5'9".
5'9".
So you saying the
absolutely.
other 3-4 inches that you missing on that height is elsewhere?
Yeah.
There you have it, ladies.
Where we go?
There
Now
you
you
have
guys
it.
There
They
you
don't
go.
call
For
him
the record.
And I'm a
Tavon.
magician with
They
it.
don't
Like,
call
I
him
know-
Tavon the Great for nothing.
They don't.
But the thing is,
He said
ladies,
he's a magician
I need
with
to
it.
just put this out there as a disclaimer. We are not telling you that every short guy is packing, okay? I just want y'all to know that.
Absolutely.
Because not all of them. It goes to genetics too. And there's other things, diet sometimes come into play. All these factors. So please don't be like in our inbox like,
I need 12
hey,
inches.
You told me that if I got me a short guy,
I need 12 inches.
I was gonna get my back
So
cracked.
if he's 6 feet tall, let me subtract 6. I need somebody that's 5'6" to get them 12 inches.
Don't do it,
boo.
sis.
It's not gonna happen. Yeah, because I'm telling you, that's not the move. And then on top of that, like people have to start understanding, like scientifically and genetic makeup. Physically, everybody's not capable of taking or giving 12 inches.
I can't take
12
The
inches.
average vaginal canal is what, 8?
Keep your 12 to yourself,
8 3/4
please.
inches deep. So if somebody was
Listen
in
to him
there,
dropping the knowledge.
And mine is even shorter than that.
yeah, and the
So-
average male's penis size, according to Google, is
About 6
215,
inches.
about 6 1/4 inches. So we've been coming up short since the beginning of time. It's been coming up short since the beginning of time. So everybody quit playing like y'all really looking for all this meat and y'all can't handle it.
Y'all pussies is vegetarians trying to pack it with meat and shit.
Yeah, it's just closed in. So stop it.
Like that's why, and you just said it's closed in. So, man, I need y'all to know y'all don't be in our stomach. You are not in our throats. You're not in the
your
esophagus.
chest, girl,
like you're
don't
not
you?
in the chest cavity. You're not.
Not.
It's a referred, what they call referred pain or referred feeling. So it may feel like it to us that you're
You
in
in
that
my
area,
stomach?
but
Yeah.
it's just the referred feeling.
I was gonna say
going
because
through
you
the
ain't
body.
never
I just
had
wanted
that
to touch
stomach
on that.
feeling like, oh my God, you in my guts. Like,
I mean, I had the feeling, but I guess since I'm a nerd, I knew he technically could not be in my guts. So
I would hope so.
yeah, I'm a low key nerd, so
Because
I knew this wasn't possible.
That is a hazard. if
it
gets to
absolutely
that.
is.
So
Understand.
the moral is stop expecting Polish sausages when some people just got Vienna sausages.
You ain't got to accept Viennas.
You
Now
ain't
that-
got to
that's-
accept Vienna.
That's a bit much. We was talking.
Just work with a couple?
Polish is about normal size. Ain't that about 6 inches?
Bratwurst.
Well, we comparing them to hot dogs. So like the normal would be like an Oscar Mayer, and then when you get the bratwurst and the Polish sausage, that's the upgraded
And don't
version.
forget,
That's the
hot
plus
dogs
size.
do expand when you boil them.
Oh, okay. So stick with your hot dogs. Your Oscar Mayers are just fine.
Savannah, I just want you to know you on timeout.
Hot dogs do expand when you boil them. All right? So if you got a boiler inside that vagina,
Right, you got that hot box. You
gonna get
good
a
to
little
go.
Hold on,
expansion.
wait, not the hot box. Warm. Hot box sound like you got
Like it's on
something.
fire?
Yeah.
That fire
warm,
crotch?
warm.
Exactly.
I can't stand you.
Warm and cozy. I like mine warm. Mine is warm and cozy. It's not
Warm
hot.
Hold on,
cozy. We
pineapples,
don't-
back
don't
Pineapples.
need
No
the
hot boxes. We don't want no hot boxes.
Hot boxes are dangerous.
I can't stand
Hot
y'all.
boxes are dangerous.
Hot boxes have you, man, right at the clinic. But anyhow, you guys, it's absolutely been a ton of fun. Like, this episode was absolutely fun. We hope you guys enjoyed listening to us, laughing with us, and probably talking shit with us, too.
Yeah.
But,
so make sure y'all run back your playbooks.
absolutely.
What you call it? The game plan?
Game film.
The
It's
game
game
film.
film.
There you go. Run back your
Sit
game
down
film.
with your mate and y'all go over before
Pencil
y'all
pad out.
Yeah, before y'all press the send. Go over it and say, you know what, we can edit this because we want to put out our best work for viewers to see.
So this the next offensive and defensive
Yeah,
plays.
defensive
Boom.
schemes.
And make sure it's teamwork. Both work. You got to work together.
Tag team that shit.
Even
okay,
if
baby,
it's
it's
3
your
people.
turn.
Everybody get the most. Know your role. Know if she go high, you go low. Just work it out. Everybody work it out.
I mean, they both can be low at the same
I mean,
time.
or they both can be low, but just be in unison. Don't make it look weird. Can't have it awkward. I'm just saying from experience. It works better when you flow.
Boom.
I'm trying to
Boom.
think of who had an awkward ass sex tape.
A lot of people.
A lot
Everybody,
of
almost
people.
everybody we talked about, except Mimi. We done graduated Mimi. She is graduated.
She is the pro.
She got it.
Amateur coming in doing
Angles,
it.
Yeah.
real cameras, no phones. She got it.
So if you're going to do it, the moral is make the investment. If you
Absolutely.
ain't going to do it right, make the
Oh.
investment.
or if you just put out a regular amateur, that's fine.
just throw dubs.
Teamwork
Be with
makes
the
the dream work.
theatrics. Practice.
No
Rehearse.
square booties.
Rehearsal. They need the dress rehearsal,
Exactly. There
Tavon.
you go. All that. You need it all. But I think we just came across the next week discussion as far as with that investment word, though. That investment word in relationships. It's more than
Yes.
just financial.
Boom.
So
I like it. Well, we're going to piggyback off of this. Mrs. Jackson, why don't you let the people know where they can find us?
Well, you can find me. No, I'm kidding. We are on iHeartRadio. Praise God. Thank you to our listeners. We couldn't have done it without you.
Appreciate you.
iTunes, Spreaker, YouTube. We're on Instagram now. We're going to start getting that Instagram page a little bit more popping. The greatness.
No.
Who was in charge of that? Yeah, because I was
Jackson. See like, how she looked around.
To me, now, I'm
We're going to do the Cardi B. Our Instagram is at pillow_talk_podcast. We have a Facebook group. Come chat with us. We love to talk. We talk back and we don't bite. Whitney don't bite. I was going to say unless you want me to. She said no, she ain't doing that. No, so we won't go there. But anyway, you ain't biting either?
I'm not going to bite nobody.
You're not going to bite nobody.
Do you like to be bitten?
It's all right.
So
I got to check your dental work first before you just get the gnawing on me, though. Like
none of them fangs. You might pierce through the
skin.
Yeah. Listen, we have our Facebook group. It's Pillow Talking. It currently says with Truth and Miss Jackson, but I guess we got to get the greatness on there. We got to get the greatness on there. We got to get the greatness on there. You got to
add me in there.
That means Los got to do a whole new little picture for us because our actual little logo says Pillow Talking with Miss Truth and Miss Jackson.
No, it's Pillow Talking Sin in the City.
It don't got our name anywhere? Mm-mm. Oh, okay. Well,
just for our group, we put it on there.
Oh, word.
You get added on.
We're going to put in him.
Him. And him.
With Truth, Mrs. Jackson, and him.
And him.
That'll work.
Him
then
they're going to
try to be figuring out
who
him is.
Who the fuck is him?
Him downstairs.
Who is him?
You can be like her.
And why he get to be all up in the mix like that? Yeah,
it's just him.
The milk and cookies. He in the milk and cookies and shit. But follow us, connect with us, talk to us. We talk back. We'd love to hear from you. Pillow talking with y'all is what makes it fun. So.
And let us know what you think about him since we've added him. Yeah. Ladies, I know y'all feeling him. So go ahead and let us know. And then we might be able to let you know where you can find us.
Good dick and advice. That's all I got.
All 5'9" inches plus the extra 3 that's missing off the 6 feet.
There we go.
Hey.
Boom. Just like that. But until next time, y'all, it's been real. It's your girl, Truth.
I'm Miss Jackson.
Mr. Tavon Greatness Patterson.
Be good, y'all.